Hi everybody, and welcome to Josiah is Right. So I am here with Penny, and we're going to talk today about the PlayStation Classic. So I recorded this a while ago, so bear with me, and just keep that in mind, and we're going to go back to having fun at Disneyland. So, yeah. Anyway, back to me from like 3 months ago. So what I want to do today is a video of not necessarily the best games for the system or what have you, but these are mine, including some that I still have, top games that should be on the PlayStation Classic. So before we get in that, actually, Tekken 3 is represented. I don't have it, I have Tekken 2 here, but so Tekken 3 is on the system, so that's awesome. It's like playing it in Jello, really, it is. They of course will have Final Fantasy VII, which is probably the best game, maybe the best game ever, certainly the best RPG ever in my world, the most thoroughly enjoyed, I would say, right here. So I'm glad they'll have that. For example, when I bought this, I had a coupon for Sears Funtronics, that's what they called their electronics section at Sears at the time, and it was $10 off of $50 or something, whatever it was, and I went with my oldest brother and my mom's credit card, because she was going to buy Final Fantasy VII for me for Christmas, and I was going to get it, and she was going to put it in the closet until December. They wouldn't let me buy it with her credit card, so my brother had to buy it, and my mom had to pay her back. So, there you go. Thanks, Jason, for this. And possibly my favorite video game ever, Metal Gear Solid. Now there's another game on this list that might trump it, but it's a toss-up, and they're both obviously PlayStation games. It was the most significant system in my life because at the time I was a teenager when it came out. I bought it with my brother, but it was really essentially my system and my first system that was like purely mine. So it was pretty awesome, a pretty awesome experience. And this list is in no particular order. That's very significant. I didn't rank these, I just wanted to cover all the games that I think should be there. Number 1, Hot Shots Golf. Yeah.
My friends and I spent a lot of time with this game, and honestly, it's probably the last golf game I've played. It was a blast, and at the time I thought it was just beautiful and fun and cartoony. And it still holds up well. I still enjoy playing it today. Number 2,
Game Day 98.
The graphics really don't hold up on this one, but it is 3D football, and it still blows my mind that I kind of going back in time, and my mind then is blown again anew now today. And it was awesome to beat the Steelers as a Steeler fan at this time with Jerome Bettis. And it was just super cool to have the first 3D football game have a Steeler on the cover. And it was the last and first time maybe that I ever remember playing a video game with my dad. He wanted to play what seemed to be a realistic football game. Number 3.
Driver, or Driver 2. Kind of either or in this case. I probably played Driver 1 more. What did you play more, Penny?
I spent hours and hours just lost in the editing mode after you completed the level and you did your heist or whatever, and you just could make a movie. It was amazing. I spent so much time doing that. Number 4.
You can see right there, Tenchu, the Stealth Assassin. Fortunately, I lost the original case.
I've already shared my love of Metal Gear Solid on this list, and basically what you have here is Metal Gear Solid, but with ninjas. What's wrong with that? Nothing, if you ask me. Amazing game. Hard game, by the way. Really, really hard game. Probably harder than Metal Gear. At least, I thought so. Number 5.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Another game you could easily get lost in, and a very social game. It was a game that was fun to play with friends where you'd pass the controller and see who could do the better tricks. I was pretty bad at it, to be honest, but that doesn't make it any less fun. Number 6.
A demo disc. Come on. You gotta have some kind of sampling of games that represent... They should do this somehow. I'm not even joking here. A demo disc. They need to do a demo disc. It was the most... It's part of what defined the system for me. I didn't have a game at first. We had a demo disc. And I don't think I ever actually owned Ridge Racer other than playing on a demo disc. So a demo disc.
Number 7.
Resident Evil 1 and 2. Now, I mentioned earlier how my other favorite game, it's probably Resident Evil 2. I absolutely love that game. I skipped school for 3 days to play it. Sorry, Mom, I did. But I graduated and did pretty well in school generally, thanks to my smarter-than-I friends. You know who you are, guys.
Even with the bad acting, the first Resident Evil did an amazing job of setting the tone, making an absolutely terrifying game experience. I remember playing it at my grandmother's house on an old Zenith downstairs. It was just... such a great experience. And also, it didn't really work on the Zenith. We had to buy this adapter. It was really funky. Resident Evil 2 does everything even better. It's an amazing game, and I still love it today, and I haven't played the remake, but I probably will. But first, I want to replay the original. Number 8.
Crash Bandicoot. Of course, Crash. Just for the commercials alone, Crash should be on this system. Although I know it might be different because of the Insane Trilogy and all that, but still. I think PlayStation, I think Crash Bandicoot.
When I think of the PlayStation, I think Crash Bandicoot. Those commercials where he went to Nintendo and taunted them, that defined the PlayStation attitude, which was kind of a Sega attitude for a new generation. But it was also sort of that Sega aesthetic with Sonic in a way, in that style of gameplay. I mean, you kind of different style of gameplay, but that feeling brought to 3D, or at least a 3D experience and 3D polygons and things like that. So, I love it.
So those are my games, and games according to myself and my friends that I hope we see on the PlayStation Classic. I'm sure there will be things that I forgot about, that you guys forgot about, that will be added on this thing. And Homer says thank you, Penny says thank you. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you playing the PlayStation Classic. Well, we won't see you, but maybe when we buy it or something. See you at the store. Bye. Say bye, Penny. She said bye too. Thanks, guys.